All right, good evening, everyone. It's your advocate on air in the building. How are we this evening? How has it been since morning? Good evening, my people. Good evening, my fellow women out there. How has our week been? I hope we're doing well. What has the experience been like during the week? How have we fared? Where are we? I'm around. Good evening. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, my fellow women out there. Good evening, our brothers. Good evening, our daddies. Good evening. Where are we? I'm waiting for us to come online so that we can all, even within this short period that will be react. I hope we are fed well during the week. What about this easy? I know. So women out there, how has it been during the week? This issue of fuel, the amount, the food, even in the market. How has it been? How have we been, feeding our families? How have we been going to work? How has it been? So I hope we'll come online. Let's share experiences. And where we were last week, let's take it up from there. Hello. Hello, when you come online, I'm going to give a shout out also to our men. We call them he for she. So this is your advocate online, Deborah Oluyemise Collins. And I've told us whatever our experiences had been, probably in the course of our daily living, moving out, coming back, probably we've seen something happen to our women out there. If it had happened to you, even as a woman, let's talk about it. Let's share experiences so that whatever, you know, ditch we are enter into, variably, apparently, it will also not we will not allow our fellow women to also move into enter into it. Yes, I can see Comrade Oluade online. Comrade Oluade, welcome, sir. He has been, yes. Thank you, Comrade Oluade Covenant. Thank you so much. Apparently, Comrade Oluade is one of our ardent follower. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you so much. So I'm still waiting for us to come online. Thank you, my people. And as you come online, or when you see this video later on, please this word and the law. Kindly help me, share it. Help me subscribe, so that when you subscribe, at least next time when I'm dropping a video, another video, we're talking about one issue or the other, of course, it's going to notify you that I have dropped a video or I am online. Same also with our fellow Facebookers, you know. I can see Bradley Chapman. Thank you so much, my brother. God bless you. Please, whatever questions we have, comments. I will appreciate comments. I will appreciate questions wherever we are. Whatever topic or whatever issue our women are going through, please kindly help me drop questions so that we can use the lenses of the law to look at it and also to prefer solution. Thank you, Bradley Chapman. He's also one of our adherent Facebooker. He's also been following us. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you indeed. So I'm online now. Please ask me questions. I hear people tell me during the week, Collins, we see you online, we watch your program. This program will not go so far when we don't bring up questions. Fine, we have content that we want to discuss. We don't want it to just be theoretical, just passing information. We want our information, as much as it can be impactful, we want you also to relay or relate your experiences or questions. Probably one woman is in problem or the other. I want us to come up with some of these questions so that we can find solution together, especially through the lenses of the law. Thank you. So ẹ kálẹ́ o, gbogbo ẹ̀yin obìnrin wa nílé lóko lódò, ní ẹ̀yìn odi, ní ìlú ọba lọ́hùn-ún, níbi gbogbo tí ẹ ti lè máa wò mí. Ètò Gender and the Law, àwọn obìnrin wa àti òfin, òun ló tún gun orí afẹ́fẹ́. Èmi ni agbẹjọ́rò yín lórí afẹ́fẹ́, Deborah Olúyẹmísí Collins. Mo ti sọ fún wa pé tí a bá ṣe ń sọ ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ sí wa nípa òfin ní èdè òyìnbó, a máa túmọ̀ ẹ̀ ní èdè Yorùbá wa náà. Nítorí kí nìdí? So that àwọn obìnrin wa tí wọ́n wà ní gbèríko, tí òǹgbẹ nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn tó ń gbẹ, bóyá wọ́n ti bọ́ sínú ọ̀fìn kan tàbí èkejì. Even àwọn obìnrin wa tó jẹ́ elite gangan pàápàá, some of them náà wọ́n máa ń ní àwọn ìdojúkọ kọ̀ọ̀kan. So tá a bá rí àwọn ìdojúkọ yìí, tí a bá sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ẹ̀, ẹni tó jì sí kòtò, wọ́n sọ pé ó kọ́ ará yòókù ní ọgbọ́n. So ìyẹn làwọn èèyàn náà fi máa kọ́gbọ́n lára àwọn nǹkan tí a ti là kọjá tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀. So bí mo ṣe ń kí àwọn obìnrin wa, àwọn ẹlẹgbẹ́ mi obìnrin, àwọn ọ̀dọ́mọdé obìnrin wa, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mò ń kí àwọn ọkùnrin wa náà, àwọn tí wọ́n à ń fẹ̀yìntì, àwọn tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n ń ṣùgbà wa, tán dẹ̀ ràn wá lọ́wọ́ láti gòkè àgbà sí. Mò ń kí gbogbo wọn náà. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò. Thank you so much for coming online. This evening, like last week, we discussed about the previous weeks, we discussed about the 5 bills that were rejected. We're still on it. What we're doing now on the 5 gender bills that were rejected by the National Assembly. But what I did last week was just to take one of it and expatiate on it. And that was the citizenship. He talked about the fact that Section 25 of our 1999 Constitution, as amended, talked about acquire citizenship in Nigeria. But one of the snag in it is about the fact that a woman that is married to a foreigner cannot, if that her husband, by virtue of that marriage, cannot take on the citizenship of this country. Whereas that does not happen to a man that go outside of the country to get a woman that had love from outside of the country and will bring such a foreign woman into the country. Automatically, that marriage confers citizenship. So it's not a level playing ground, and it smacks of by virtue of sex, most especially on our women. And that was where we were. So today, I'll move further by talking about another bill that was taken to the House of Assembly, and that was taken to the House of Assembly, and that was equally rejected. I told you 5 or so bills were rejected by the national. So the one that I'll be talking about today is on indigenship. In Nigeria today, we have 36 states, and inclusive of the Federal Capital Territory. Oh, I have My brother Isaac Olugbenga Ogunfayo, thank you so much for coming online. Thank you for watching. Thank you, my brother. Thank you for always. Thank you so much for coming online. And I can see my brother also, Bra Kiyemi Tade Akintade. Thank you, Brayemi. God bless you. Thank you for coming online. This program is also ongoing on my YouTube channel. And my YouTube channel is Debbie's World, Gender and the Law. Kindly help me go there. Help me like it. Help me share and subscribe also. Thank you, Brayemi. Thank you, Miss Gbenga Ogunfayo, Isaac. Yes, good evening, brother. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate you for always. Thank you. Help me like it, help me share, and let me subscribe. So what I said was that where I was is to the fact that 5 gender bills were rejected. We have a lot of content, but my viewers will help me very well by bringing on, I want live issues, questions that will help our women. Probably we've been engaged in one problem or the other, or we've seen or we've experienced or we've seen any of our women that had issues and they could not, get solution. This program is meant for us to look through some of these issues with the lenses of the law, so that by the time, we look at the question, we can provide solution. Oluwatoyin, oh, my colleague, our emeritus chair, Ekiti feeder chair, thank you so much for joining. Thank you for coming online. I appreciate you. This program is for our women. It's meant to give thank you so much. Thank you. You are doing great too. Of course, we have testimonies of some of the work you have done in Ekiti. For our women, thank you. Please, let's not relent. Let's keep helping our women. And I want to thank our Ifoshi, our brothers, our daddies, our sons that are online. Thank you so much. This is a family program, so it is not rated anyhow. People can learn from it and we can all together help our women. Thank you. So today, like I said, we'll be talking about this other bill that was also rejected by the National Assembly, that was to help our women. And that is the bill to provide criteria for qualification to become an indigene of a state in Nigeria. Do you know that if I am married to a cross Riverian and I probably joined the civil service or any of the agencies, and I've used my time there conscientiously, I have been very hardworking. I had put in everything that I need to do. That even for a long, a span that spanned a number of years, even at that, afterward, I will still be told that I am not an indigene of that state. So there will still be some privileges that will be held away from me. That is the challenge that a woman face, of stop even with our men. But most importantly, sometimes you find love outside of your state. You move away from your state, you move on with your husband to his own state, and you give all that is within you. You give your knowledge, your technical know-how, you contribute, immensely to the development of that state within your own quota. You contribute your own quota and you give it so willingly, freely, and you give it so willingly, freely, you know, and you do your work conscientiously. At the end of the day, you meet with a brick wall that you cannot, move up or be elevated to a certain level, or you cannot enjoy some privileges in that state. And this was one of the bills that was sponsored by, coalition of our women, that our women should, if once you are in a state and you have stayed in that state for a number of years. You have contributed your quota in that state. You've done your bit in that state. You've done your bit in that state. You should be able to experience or enjoy the privileges that is given to any indigene of that state. But that is not the situation in this country. That is the challenge that many of our women are facing now. It's happening all over. Probably I find love in Ekiti, and I decide to go to Ekiti to look for work. And I get there, I give in my quota, I work tirelessly, I contribute my own quota, yet I refuse to be recognized as the indigene of that. Yet I refuse to be recognized as the indigene of that state. It is happening. I want our women to come online and let's rub minds, let's share experience. In fact, I want as many of our women that are, experience this challenge in their various vicinity, in the various states where they find themselves. I want them to bring their experience to bear. I want them to share of their experience. And it had seen that, of course, this had happened within their, we came together and, pull everything within us together and put a stop to some of this seeming discrimination against our women. Against our women. Against our women. One, a woman cannot bring her husband into the country, and probably the man decides to pitch his tent here, bring his businesses inside, do all that he needs to do, yet he will still not be conferred with citizenship of this country. Now, it's about even us. It's about me. It's about any of our women moving around the country, going to wherever they feel or they love to settle. Thank you, Otunba Lanre Oluyemi. Thank you, my brother. Thank you for coming online, and thank you for stopping by to watch. Like I said, please, my YouTube channel is Gender and the Law. Daddy's World, Gender and the Law. Kindly help me go there too. Like it, help me share and subscribe. Thank you so much, Lanre Oluyemi. I appreciate you. So what I am discussing this evening, and I've always said it, this program is there about 30 minutes online. It's just there are those tips that can help our women. And it can, these are the issues that needs to bond us together, that we need to also raise. I know there is no man that will want his wife to follow him to his state, contribute a quota, put in all efforts, work tirelessly and conscientiously, and at the end of the day, nothing works. And at the end of the day, such a person is not given, the rights she is supposed to have, on in that state. So this is the issue. I can see Kike Lomo Aremu come online. Thank you, my sister. God bless you. Thank you for coming online. Thank you for coming online with me and watching. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Kindly help me put it here. So these are the issues that we experience. So as it's affecting us women, it will definitely affect even the family. It will affect the husband too. It will affect our men. Imagine a woman that has put in so much and that is expecting, to reap dividends of her labor in a particular state. But at the end of the day, such a woman will get Nothing. Such a woman gets nothing from that state, all because she doesn't come, she's not an indigene of that state. And this is one of the bills that was rejected 1st of March 2022 last year. I can see George Olushola. Thank you, my sister. How are you? It's such a long time. BPA on top. The discussion this evening. Woman who has put in so much and is not reaping from, from the effort that she has sown, is going to affect our immediate family, even our extended family. There is nobody that will want to have put in so much and get little, all in the name of you are not an indigene of the state. So this is a serious discrimination against our women. Or do you think it is not discrimination as it were? Please, let's comment. If you feel that, oh, what is she saying? There is nothing discriminating about what she has said. Then please kindly comment. Like I said, one of those bills that was rejected last year, and of course, today I discussed about the citizenship last week. Of course, that has been rested. Today will be, and we are discussing the issue of indigenship too. It will also be rested. We'll go to the other three in the subsequent weeks that we will discuss it. But if you feel that, oh, what is she saying? There is nothing discriminating about the rejection of that bill. Especially, oh, I, Deborah, if I find love in Akwa Ibom, or I even go to Kano State, of course, if I very, very, it's apt. That example of Kano is very apt because, of course, in Akwa Ibom, probably the name Deborah, they will say it's a Christian state. But let's say I decide to go to Kano State. I find love in Kano State. And I'm married to one Umaru with the civil service of Kano State. And I'm working there. And I'm giving my best. And I'm contributing my quota. I'm hardworking. I'm conscientious. I'm doing, I'm putting my best in, as the wife of somebody that that is an indigene of Kano State. And I get to some level and they tell me, no, that is the bar. You cannot move higher than this. You cannot